Most people look, but very few actually see. Welcome to Nobody Psychology. Here we examine the hidden patterns behind power, influence, manipulation, and human behavior. Not to make you paranoid, but to make you aware. Sharpen your mind, question everything, and let's get into today's lesson. Before we begin, this isn't about telling you how to live. It's about sharpening the way you think. This isn't therapy, it isn't motivation, and it certainly isn't designed to make you feel comfortable. Think of this as a psychological lens, a way of examining the hidden dynamics that shape human behavior. Some ideas may challenge you, some may not apply to every situation. That's the point. The goal isn't to tell you what to believe. The goal is to make you observe what most people ignore. Because once you understand how influence, power, ego, and manipulation operate, it's much harder for someone to use them against you. We don't chase comforting illusions here. We question them. We don't train people to become cruel. We train them to become aware. Because awareness is where real freedom begins. So don't just listen, observe, question, think. The master who doesn't want you to surpass him. Listen carefully. The person teaching you today may become the first person who doubts you tomorrow. Not because you failed, but because you succeeded in a way they never expected. You have already given him the blueprint of your success and the blueprint of your life. He already knows every step of your progress, every improvement, every move you are making. And now you think you can somehow overshadow him. It is not possible. You have already handed over all the information. You have already placed your life in his hands. You have already made him feel like your God. I am not saying you should not respect your master. Respect is important. But there is a clear difference between respect and handing someone complete control over your life. Nobody is God. No one should hold that place in your life. Yet many people make their master feel so powerful that they cannot make a single move without telling him first. They start treating him like the one steering and driving their entire life. That is not respect. That is surrender. And once you hand over the steering wheel of your life, it becomes very hard to take it back. Now don't misunderstand me. Not every mentor fears a brilliant student. Some teachers devote their lives to seeing their students surpass them. Those mentors deserve respect. This video is not about them. This is about the mentor who quietly mistakes guidance for ownership. At first, everything feels genuine. They answer your questions. They correct your mistakes. They open doors that you couldn't open alone. You trust them. Why wouldn't you? Then something subtle begins to change. Not when you're weak. Not when you're learning. But the moment you become capable of standing on your own. Watch carefully. The compliments become smaller. The criticism becomes louder. Your confidence is suddenly called arrogance. Your ambition becomes impatience. Your independence becomes disrespect. Here's the question most people never ask. Did I change, or did the balance of power change? That question separates emotion from observation. Because psychology is rarely about what people say. It's about what consistently changes when the hierarchy changes. Robert Greene writes extensively about status, power, and human behavior. One lesson appears again and again. People often reveal their true character when the relationship between power and dependence begins to shift. That's why a secure mentor celebrates your growth. An insecure mentor negotiates with it. One says, "I taught you well." The other silently wonders, what happens if they no longer need me? Same student, different psychology. And that difference changes everything. Now here's the mistake that destroys more people than a controlling mentor ever could. They become obsessed with proving something. The moment they sense resistance, they stop growing and start performing. They want to prove they're smarter, more capable, more successful, more powerful. But here's the irony. The person you're trying so desperately to outgrow is still controlling your decisions. Think about that. If every move you make is designed to prove someone wrong, are you really free? Or are you still living inside the prison they built? Real power doesn't shout. It doesn't beg for recognition. And it certainly doesn't need permission. It simply grows. Quietly, patiently, relentlessly. This is why the strongest people rarely waste time announcing their next move. They study, they build, they improve, while everyone else is busy talking. Machiavelli understood that influence belongs to those who think several steps ahead. Robert Greene reminds us that power often comes from discipline, patience, and understanding human nature, not from emotional reactions. And Carl Jung believed that much of what controls us remains hidden until we become aware of it. Different thinkers, different centuries. Yet they all point toward one uncomfortable truth. If you don't understand yourself, someone else will gladly influence the way you think. That's why awareness matters. Not so you become suspicious of everyone, but so you stop giving your judgment away so easily. Here's something worth remembering. A great mentor gives you knowledge and hopes you'll use it to build a life beyond them. A controlling mentor gives you knowledge, then quietly expects you to stay beneath them forever. Learn to recognize the difference. Respect those who helped you. Thank those who challenged you. But never allow gratitude to become a chain around your future. The purpose of learning is independence. The purpose of wisdom is better judgment. And the purpose of this channel isn't to tell you what to think. It's to sharpen the way you think. So the next time someone praises you, pay attention. The next time someone criticizes you, pay attention. The next time your success changes the way people treat you, pay attention. Because patterns reveal what words often hide, and the people who quietly observe those patterns usually make the smartest decisions. If you found this lesson valuable, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who enjoys understanding psychology, influence, and human behavior. And if you want more videos that challenge the way you think, sharpen your judgment, and explore the hidden dynamics behind power and people, subscribe to Nobody Psychology. Like this video if it made you see the topic from a new perspective. Subscribe before you leave, because every lesson builds on the last, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Until the next lesson, stay observant, stay disciplined, keep questioning, and never stop thinking for yourself.